Alright, hey guys, Hrph here. Welcome to another episode of our Conan Exiles Age of Sorcery 2, Age of Sorcery Chapter 2 playthrough. We just knocked ourselves out a Hrph Dead Eater here, who is a sorcerer. I believe it's a female named sorcerer, so I've seen her here a couple times. And we just conked her out, so I'm not going to trade her in this time. I'm going to drag her back and tame her up. And we'll throw her in a chest until we become sorcerers. But the theme of today's episode is going to be trying to get us some crafter thralls. I can, hang around these two camps here and, get level 1 thralls and at least get people on stations, but I feel like I can't see what I'm doing. Let's come over here to the Wheel of Pain. Okay, alright, she is in there. Let me pull out my torch so we can see what the heck we're doing. Alright, I will tame her up in a minute. Yeah, so the theme of today's episode is going to be let's just get us some thralls. So I'm thinking I wanted to start making my way down. Let's pull up the map. I want to start making our way down, towards the east anyway. So I thought we could try like down this way. I don't remember exactly where they are. I'll have to look for them. I think in this area down here is Sinner's Refuge, and also Deathwhisper Camp over here. I think there might be more traders near Deathwhisper Camp, and these sites have some chances to maybe a little bit more Sinner's Refuge, but they have chances to produce some tier 4 thralls. So I'm thinking I may set up a small 4x4 platform, just throw a Wheel of Pain down there and see if we can get ourselves any named crafters. Yeah, I think that's it. So it's nighttime right now. I will tame up Hrph, throw her in a chest, and prepare to head south, and I will pick you back up when we get down there. Alright guys, we are running up here on Gallaman's tomb. I'll show you where we are on the map. This is where we grab the first Scourgestone Piece, so I can zoom in. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, so I can give you coordinates. H4, it looks like. H4, just a little north of Noob River. You can see the river in the background right there. So it's kind of in this corner right by a valley, I believe. If we head right up there, that's Sinner's Refuge right over there. So we'll get a little ghost here that's telling us to go in. So this is really just a few alligators, and apparently some baby shellbacks that ran away from us. I'm just going to let the girls do the work. Or maybe they'll just run past the alligator that I told you to attack. I don't know. That one too. And the follows get really wonky in caves and around any kind of obstacle. It's like it prevents them from hitting things and doing anything. So we're just going to run through here. I'll show you the boss fight, but I mean these are just alligators. And this boss alligator in here is nowhere near the boss alligator from that you find, the world boss. Alright, so here's the three-headed alligator at the back end of the cave, and I'm gonna see if I can get close enough to, I'll just send them over there in that general direction. I'm gonna put this torch away just so in case I get hit, but he does all the same moves, but oh, he's only at 1 hit. I thought he was a 3-hit alligator. Alright, there we go. So they took him out. So if you chop him up, we get a piece of the Scourgestone. I didn't see it go by, but my eyes are bad, so there it is. We have the Jagged Scourgestone Piece. So we have to collect 3 of these pieces from 2 more places. This is not any. This would be cool, right, if it could go in there, but it's not a thing. There's a lot of brimstone in here that I'm going to ignore because I don't want to carry it. But eventually we're going to want some brimstone. We'll make a trek on our way to or from Sepper Maru one of these days, and just get some from the crazy lake out in the desert. So we're going to head up to Sinner's Refuge, and I'm going to see how close I can build, say, like a small little platform with a... I brought 100 twine with us and 100 iron, forged iron, so that we can attempt to build us a Wheel of Pain. So I'll bring you back when we are ready to go. Alright, so we are out here near Sinner's Refuge, just outside of it. I did a couple of tests. I walked away from it. We got down to... Where did this tree go? I must have chopped it down. But I'll show you the distance here. But when I came down this far and went back, the guards were respawned. So I think we can safely come down here and respawn the camp, and then, you know, just kind of keep farming it. So real quick, I did some quick dyeing before we left. I don't think I showed this off when we were at Gallaman's tomb. I had a bunch of magenta, so I just colored up the ladies' uniforms a little bit, and I gave myself some cyan and orange on the bottom of my tasset, so kind of traditional Hrph colors. But so just add a little color to the game. So we have made one run through Sinner's Refuge. There were 2 named Thralls in there. One was a fighter, and one was this alchemist. What's his name? Whatever that is. Asuras Chosen? Something Asuras Chosen. Anyway, so he's a T4 alchemist. I have tamed him up. I'm just going to put him in the box because it's a dude. But, you know, we could use him if we had to. But, you know, he's there. It was a T4, so I knocked him out. I didn't care about the fighters because we have Delencias. We can, I'm sure, find much... Even though he's a tier 4, we can find, you know, better tier 4s, either Berserkers or another Delencia. So we are going to head back. I have the girls equipped only with truncheons right now. Let me take that because that's trash. And yep. So you, yeah, okay. So you got your truncheon. So come on. I think they're following me, right? Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So anyway, we set up the small base here. I think it's 15 or 20 foundations. It might be 5x4 with a campfire, a couple of chests, and a Wheel of Pain. And that's really all we're doing. And Gallaman, not Gallaman's tomb, Sinner's Refuge is right here. And boulders fall off the cliff. I noticed that. So, show you where we are on the map before I forget. I thought Sinner's Refuge was east of Gallaman's tomb. It's the other way around. So, Sinner's Refuge is really just up above. So, this was our original base, kind of right down here on New River. This was the little pond with the boss alligator, and then sort of up above that is Sinner's Refuge. So I'm going to send the ladies up here. There's usually 3 or 4 guards out here, and some of them are actually crafters. So they are just knocking out. I am going to just... The hell with it, I'm going to kill that guy. What do you got there? Abyssal Violet, we'll take that. Alright, so I think these were just archers or exiles that do different things. Yeah, okay, so you guys are nothing! So I'm gonna send the ladies ahead just a little bit. There you guys are. Okay. So really, we're just going to come in here, we're going to knock everybody out, and we'll see what we get. There are a bunch of archers and other crap in here, but the goal is to attempt to get us some crafters. What is he? He's in exile, so I'm just going to kill him rather than waste our time. Get a little bit of XP, maybe we'll get a little bit of goodies, I don't know. The girls will get all the aggro down here. Okay, those are just archers.
Enemies approaching.
This is a dude. Oh no, that's one of ours. Where are you guys going? Just knock somebody out all the way down here, okay. Who is this? And you're gone under the map, are you? Shemite Exile, okay. Oh, there's another one. It's raining Thralls. Armor level 1. And the ladies just get really hung up on obstacles. It's kind of weird. So you're a tanner. You are just an exile that we will get rid of. Alright. You guys go up that way. Let's go get the next round. Okay, there's a bunch more further up here. Well, there's not a bunch. There's just a couple of rooms with maybe, you know, half a dozen NPCs, so... An exile 2. Oh, there's a lady there, okay. Let her do their thing. Oh, wow, that was quick. She must have been a 1 then. A dancer? We've already got a couple of dancers. I like dancers, though. We might take her. Tanner, that's a dude. Alright, why don't you guys head in there? Well, if she's still here when we come out, we'll drag her back if we don't find anything better. Oh no, my torch. Can't fix it because I need wood. Oh, you guys got knocked out. Another dancer and another dancer. Does anybody have... Oh, these guys aren't dead. Alright, let's go back here. If I can find some wood from one of these people, I can fix my torch.
Taste death!
Dude. Oh, okay, we got another alchemist here. Kill this guy, maybe we get... No. What's this?
Die! God take you!
This looks like a dude. Another alchemist. I mean, we could use a second alchemist for the bowl. Oh, what is this? Hood of a Sora. Okay, so we get a little bit of different looking outfits. Ooh, cyan dye. That's Hrph's. Take some gold dust. I don't need a stone hatchet. I got enough crappy stuff. And you are, what, an exile? Okay. So it looks like nobody super exciting. We had a dancer too. I can't tell. It looks like a guy. Stygian dancer. Who was this other dancer lady? She was over here, I think, right? Is she gone? I think she's gone. Well, we might as well take her out. Alright, I will do this run a few times, and I will bring you back with any exciting news. I just can't imagine there's going to be much exciting news, but we'll try this a few times before we give up. Alright guys, well we managed to get Sank the Performer. Sank the Pillow Dancer, it says. Okay. I like that. It looks like it's a female tier 4 performer, so I'm going to go drag her back. So this is maybe our 6th run in here. I've not seen really any T4 crafters, right? We've had, I think, tier 4, besides an alchemist, I guess. We've had a couple of archers. We've had a couple of fighters. I got this one guy. Let me show you him. He's in the chest. He's called the Confessor. Something of a Sora. He's a Confessor. I don't know what that means. I don't know what a Confessor is, if that's just a priest or what. But I'll look it up. We'll figure it out. But I figured I should keep him. We insta-tame her. This is Sink the Pillow Dancer. So I'm going to throw her in here. We got another... Is this a tier 1 or a tier 2? Let me check. So this is a Shemite Dancer 2. And then the only other ones we have is I showed you this... this Gilliam, whatever, the Chosen. And then we had this Speaker of Asura, Lennox Twox. So I've got a Lethdal Twox. So I've got to look up what the heck he is. But my feeling is, you know, these two guys I'd prefer not to use. But if we desperately need a tier 4, you know, we'll figure it out. So apparently I have a couple still knocked out. Some of these people that knock out go through the floor. And when I go back in the cave, they're there. But they're mostly level 1s that I didn't kill in time before the ladies knocked them out. But we're going to try a couple more times, then we're going to move on to Deathwhisper Ruins, I think.
God take you!
Alright. She's rolling. Do I have her? No. Alright. I've got whoever this lady is. Let's drag her out. She's a T4 or something or other. Ross Krana? I think I've seen that name somewhere. I think it's a lady. It's hard to tell in the dark. Well, I'll bring you back. We're probably going to start heading to Deathwhisper Ruins, so I will come back shortly with a final tally as to who we have tamed up here. Alright, let's see, let me put this away. So, we just got a second Deirdre, what's her name, Deathbringer? Deirdre Deathbringer, yeah, we just found her. She was at the entrance this time to Sinner's Refuge. So she was outside at the beginning. So I'll go over what we've gotten here so far. We got a Dancer 2 to start with. Then we got Sank the Pillow Dancer, so that's a T4 performer. Then we got a Deirdre Deathbringer, and we just got a second Deirdre at the very end. We got a Cook 2, not amazing. We got another Dancer 3. Got an Armorer 2, and then we got Ross Croner. I think I showed this one. Oh, the Dells. She is a tier 4 carpenter with a builder specialization, so builder I think has the best durability. And then we got an Armorer 3. So Armorer 3 is not too bad. That's not a tier 4, but it's pretty close. So we got a few named Thralls here. Plus, you know, we keep running into these guys of Azora, however you pronounce this. And there's almost, I would say every time, but there's almost a 50% chance that you get one of those type guys back there. But I think the Confessor is a priest. Which is this guy, I believe. And the first guy, I think, is an alchemist. So I'm not sure if there are any females as part of that pool, but I want to go give Deathwhisper Camp a try. So I'm going to go build something like this, and we're going to try knocking out a few times over there. And I'll bring you guys back. Alright, so we are at Deathwhisper Camp. It is up here. Kind of hard to see. Well, I didn't want to do that. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. It's this guy here. It's sort of up on top of Deathwhisper Ruins. I thought it was this one here, but that's Watcher's Way Station. So it turns out Deathwhisper Camp is up here on top. Let me see if I can show you the view here. Anyway, I'm having a hell of a time trying to get this this camp to respawn. So that is the camp that I thought it was, which is Watcher's Way Station. Are we getting a... I guess it's just nighttime. I was nervous we're getting a sandstorm. I don't have a sandstorm mask yet. I forgot to make one before we left. So anyway, we have found one named smelter in here so far, and I think there was a blacksmith 3 in here that we killed before I realized... let me see if I can get... Yeah, what's this guy here? Fingal Firetender. So, yeah, we killed him because on purpose, but let me show you what I made over here. I can't seem to... I don't know if this camp just works different, or if I'm just not getting far enough away, or what the deal is, but I'm having a heck of a time getting that camp to respawn at all. So I've come way down here, like on the other side of everything, and we just made a small, you know, little platform like we did before. I made a hut here because I don't have the cave to hide in if we get a sandstorm, but so we got a little wheel of pain, you know, just basics. There's a couple of chests in there. Yeah, and I came over here once and it respawned. I even went up this hill and we killed this, he's like a one-headed rock-nose boss. Oh, apparently we get to... Oh, no, it's one of his underlings. So. Don't hit old Hrph. So, I don't know. I can't seem to get far enough away from the camp to make it respawn. And, I mean, this is easily twice as far as we were from Sinner's Refuge. So, this really isn't going to be that easy. Although, on the first run through, like I said, we found a named smelter. So... I don't know. I'll give it a couple of tries, see if I can get it to respawn, but I may end up going back to Sinner's Refuge. I don't know. We'll keep trying. Oh, I forgot to show this off. This is one of the trader camps, and it's right down behind Deathwhisper Camp. And we're fighting. Okay. Got any steel? Nope. You guys never have steel, you only have iron. Sometimes you don't have even iron. So there is, this guy will give you supplies. I did trade in a couple of skulls that we got from some of the other camps. There's a slaver here, and there is a guy that sells you momentum, which is, I think it's a big mace, or war club, or something. I've gotten that before from the... So let me show you where that is in relation to Deathwhisper Camp. Usually there's an archer right up here. So they're just right here. And this is Deathwhisper Camp. So, as you can see, they have not respawned. So I'm having a hell of a time getting these guys to respawn. Just by walking away. So, I don't know what to do. So we found Tarman. Tarman. He is apparently a guaranteed spawn here. So we have accidentally found a camp. Let's see where we are on the map here. So there's Tarman's Birth. So Tarman is a guaranteed, he's male, but he's a guaranteed fighter. And where was Sully? Sully's Ambush, which is right here, just below Deathwhisper Camp. Sully is a male guaranteed archer, so camps are pretty easy to deal with, so you could probably, you know, get those guys early without too much trouble. Well, we're gonna head back up after we definitely gonna deal with this lady. I was joking. It looks like we've cleaned out most of the rock nose and spiders and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap. The good thing about swapping these guys' weapons is that they got the razors, which, well, no, I don't want to give you that. Which are, they weigh like nothing. You can see they weigh point 0.1. So for me to carry them in my state is very easy. So let's see what we can get done up here. This is just an archer. Oh, that's a lady. Lady fighter.
Can't believe it!
Not worth knocking out.
Bleeding landsman.
Oh, I'll send the ladies over here to get the aggro. And if we see a tier 4, we'll jump in and start knocking.
What's up? You've got the chance, mate. Die!
Is a fighter.
Got you.
Okay. Well, that's a tan of 3. That's pretty good. Let them knock her out. They'll go down like ragdolls. Okay. That is a lady 10 or 3. I think the only person left is that dude who's an archer over there. It's a pretty small camp. So I think this is our only conquest. So I don't know if I'm going to keep trying this. This place is a little difficult to get to respawn, honestly. And there's a lot of rock nose to deal with. There's a lot of spiders that spawn around here, which aren't, you know, hard to fight. It's just I want to give these guys the truncheons, and I can't do that with rock nose and spiders and things around because I'm not that good. So I need help. Okay, so you guys have fighting capabilities. I have enough life left on this rope to get us back. So I think that's going to do it, guys. It's kind of exhausting. I've been at this for several hours over the course of a couple of days, trying to get us some crafting thralls, and I think we've made a little bit of progress. Not too bad. We got ourselves a tanner, we got ourselves a carpenter, and I think we got a tier 3 armorer, which also isn't bad. So I'm going to see what I can carry and bring back, and we'll pick it up at our desert base in the next episode. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, if you find yourself pulling for Team Hrph here, do throw us a like, a comment. Consider subscribing if you haven't, as all these things help the channel out in the great YouTube algorithm. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.